why do we do Mishloach Manot? Why do we give out presents to each other on Purim? There are two different directions that people go with this. One is that we want to ensure, this is Trumat Deshin says this, okay? It's from the 14th century, 15th century. He says that we want to ensure that everybody has food for the meal. That's why we give food to each other. We want to ensure that everybody has what to eat. A different approach is offered by Rav Shlomo Levi Alkabetz. He says, he's from the 16th century. He says that it's not about the meal, it's about fostering unity in the nation. We were separated in the time of Esther and Mordecai. We want to foster unity. So we want to give out food to each other so we have more unity to correct the sin way back when. So these two approaches are two conceptual approaches that have ramifications to like 5 different areas of Jewish law. So I'll share a few of them with you. Can you send Mishloach Manot to somebody before Purim to arrive on Purim? Say you send them an Amazon package that arrives on Purim. They have food. They have what they need on Purim. If you say the reason is that they have food for the meal, so they have food for the meal. So that works. But if you say it so you foster unity, it's probably better that you bring it to them on Purim itself instead of having send it that arrive on Purim, because you want to foster more unity. That's like one ramification. Another one is ready to eat food. Okay, so if it's about the meal, so you want to give them food they can eat on Purim. If it's not necessarily about the meal, it's about fostering unity. You could give them some food that's amazing, that to maybe cook at another time or whatever, but you're fostering unity by giving them a present. So maybe it could be allowed based on this. There's different approaches, like for Mishnah Berurah brings both opinions there. Another one is, Menashe Klein talks about this. He says that, let's say you want to give somebody something that's not food. So let's say this person loves Torah, and you want to send them to your innovations, your Torah innovations. So if it's about the meal, so obviously that wouldn't work. But if it's about making them happy, this is what makes them the most happy. It's about fostering unity. This is what's going to bring unity. So maybe it would be allowed, he says, based on that. One more aspect to this is, like it's, you have to send, it says, Mishloach Manot Yisrael, you send out presents one to another. Some say you need to send it out through an agent, like sending it out, Mishloach, in your Shaliach. Others say no. But some say that based on the view that says you should foster unity, send it out with as many people as you can. So everybody's involved in it. But if it's about the meal, so there isn't a necessity to send it out through a Shaliach. So these are really 2 approaches that have many ramifications. There are others as well as to how you perform the mitzvah. For the practical halachas, I guess you try to be as strict as you can in the sense that, like, try to send it on Purim itself if you can. Try to send things that are ready to eat. Don't send Torah, send food, okay? And in terms of an agent, there's discussions around that. But I think like these 2 streams and these 2 halachic like approaches really hint at 2 aspects of the holiday that we're really celebrating. We're celebrating our physical redemption, or Hashem saved our bodies. We're about to be annihilated and killed, and Hashem saved us. That's the meal approach, and also the idea that in that time, what caused that? What caused all that? Because we were not united, and some say that was the source of like all the tragedy that was about to befall us. Once we finally united, we were spared of that. So that's the idea. We want to celebrate the spirit, celebrate our unity and our connection. That's the other approach, which talks about how the Mishloach Manot is not just about physicality, but it's about fostering unity in the nation.